What is up? Good evening. College football is finally here. All right, finally here, man. We got Nebraska and Cincinnati going to kick off shortly. Man, Boise State's getting their butts kicked. And, what, you come in? Come on. Come on. Root. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Not playing games, bro. Either you stay inside or go outside. One or the other. What's up, Daniel Barry? What's up, Paxton? We got St. Louis Rocks member gang in the house. All right, man. So that was your first fantasy thing. Cool. Yeah, That was your first fantasy draft. Yeah. So just know it's free. So it's free. Free is always good. So that nobody can get mad about, losing money. Because there is no money. Just all bragging rights. All bragging rights. So the Nebraska game is going to kick off in about, 3 minutes, it says. I mean, Boise should just kneel this ball down. This game is over with. No, this game is over with. So. Coming up next, Nebraska and Cincinnati. What's everybody at, man? Come on, man. Come on, YouTube. Do me a solid, man. I know there's people showing the game, but, man. Give me a solid or something. Yeah, so Boise State gonna lose. 0-1. You got the Eagles defense? Cool. Yeah, I got the Chargers defense. I was really psyched about that. Chargers have a good defense. So sometimes you get a lot of points for defense. So if you can get lucky on a week, you can get a lot of points on defense. If you get like a defensive touchdown, stuff like that. So, all right. So Boise State gets demolished, man. They just get demolished with 34-7. And South Florida beats the number 25 team in the country. So, so Boise's already behind the 8 ball if they want to get back to the playoffs, as Jim Moore would say. Playoffs. Man. They know what Ashton Genty. But this game's in Arrowhead? I didn't know that. Why is this game in Arrowhead? So we got a kickoff classic, okay? I had no idea this game was going to be at in Kansas City. I thought this game was on campus at Cincinnati, whatever. Oh, there's Swift. Is Swifty here? Oh my God, is she here? Oh my God, they're getting married. Oh my God. Oh my God, they're getting married. Oh my God. What's up, Mario? Yeah, they're getting married. Aren't you so excited about the Swifties getting married? Alright, I gotta fix the clock probably. 1 minute. So let's see who's gonna get the ball first. It's gonna be. They both wear red. Okay, it's gonna be Cincinnati. So Nebraska will kick it off first. Nebraska. Can Nebraska ever get back to what they were? In the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Can they ever get to that? There's kickoff. And short kick Return to the 15, to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 29-yard line. That's where the Bearcats will have it. Yeah. Yeah, Dylan, that guy Dylan Raiola. Yeah. So, I have to fix my clock here. Where's the clock at? I don't get it. Where's the clock at? I'll have to fix it in a minute. Where's the clock at? All right, so 1st and 10 for the Bearcats at the 28-yard line. They're going right to left. Shotgun formation. Back to throw. And going deep down the right side, going to be incomplete around the 45. 2nd and 10. Yeah, no flag. Is this a conference game? Aren't both these teams in the Big Ten? I forgot. Oh, hell, I don't know, man. With all this conference realignment, I forgot. I don't know who the fuck's in what conference anymore. I think Cincinnati's in the Big 12, I think. Aren't they in the Big 12? And Nebraska's in the Big 10, I think. Here's a handoff. Gets up to the 30, up to the 35. First down to the 41-yard line. Be first down, Cincinnati. Jerry Jones did it again. Yeah, I know, huh? You Cowboy fans should know all about Jerry Jones and his, his escapades. Man. He's been destroying Cowboy football since he fired Jimmy Johnson 30 years ago. All right, so 1st and 10. And there is a handoff. And going right side this time. And gets tripped up around the 45-yard line. It'll be 2nd down for the Bearcats. Let's see if I can get to fix this clock. Yeah, I was surprised that he got rid of... He didn't... I thought they were going to come to agreement with... I thought they were. Oh, Lord. I don't know what's wrong with the clock. It's not working tonight. I gotta figure out what the hell the problem is. I guess I'll do it at a commercial break. 2nd and 6 at the 44, their own 44. There's a handoff. Gets up to about the 47-yard line, looks like. Gonna be 3rd down. Yeah, that's at least he's heard something. You know, he hears shit and he's got to bark real loud so everybody can hear him. He's got to bark so loud that the whole world can hear him. So 3rd and 4 for the Bearcats at their own 47. Shotgun formation. They're going to play action. There's a flag down. Catch made. It's a first down to the 45 out of bounds. But we'll have to check the flag and who the flag is for. Let's see. Oh, we had a false start against the offense, but they don't play that. They don't whistle a play dead. Nice. So we had a false start, but they don't whistle the play dead. So that don't make any sense, but all right. Usually when there's a false start, they whistle the play dead. So 3rd and 9. Here's a swing pass to the left and trying to break a tackle. Can't. Going to lose yards back to the 39. So it's punt time for Cincinnati. Texas plays Saturday. They do? No way. Texas plays Saturday? You sure about that? All right. Let me see if I can fix this damn clock. All right. Probably going to go. Can't see me for a minute. I got to fix the damn clock. So punt time, punts away. And it goes at the 10 and going to be tackled the 11. All right, now I know where the clock is. Let's see. There we go. Rue, you about to go inside. You about to go inside with your barking. Yeah, he about to go inside. He about to go inside. He wants to bark and all this and make all this noise. Yeah. All right, well, the clock isn't working. Yahoo. Let me go put that dog inside. Put that damn dog inside. All that barking he's doing. Now the clock's working. Hey! Man. Yeah, put him inside, man. He wants to bark. Man. Alright, so it's nothing. Man, we need some people in here. YouTube needs to do us a solid. Watch this some shit I do. They said it like when I do Brewers baseball, of all things. I get like 30 people in here. Whatever, YouTube. Alright. Well, Ohio State plays Saturday. It takes Thursday. It takes Thursday. Yeah, so. Wait. Man, so you saw what Boise State got demolished, man. That was surprising. I thought that game would be close just because it was a road game, but I was kind of shocked that Boise got destroyed like they did. So. Ugh. Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend, so there's games on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So. It's Labor Day weekend. All right, so the Huskers will get the ball for their first possession. So Dylan, Iolia. Yeah, see the guy who thinks he's Pat Mahomes the way he dresses. You know, he wears 15. He's plays for a red team. All right, so it's first and 10 for Nebraska at their own 12. Back though is Iolia throw, get incomplete. Out to about the 15. Gonna be second down and 10. Started all 13 games last season as a true freshman for the Huskers. So second and 10 from their own 12-yard line as they're going left to right. As there's a handoff. Trying to get the edge, and he gets up to the 15, to the 17-yard line. Is Johnson on the carry. Going to be third down for Nebraska. Third down. So, yeah, and they're playing in the Chiefs with all the Cowboys trade. Well, I'm not a Cowboys fan or a Packers fan, but Packers got a good player. 3rd and 4. And Cowboys get draft picks, but are they going to be good draft picks? Probably not. And here's a catch made, first down up to the 24. Oh, that guy's hurt, I think, huh? He got bent back. Okay, he's all right. Never mind. Man, looks like I thought Barney was hurt. He got bent backwards. I thought Barney was hurt, but he popped right back up. First down, Huskers. So, man, But the way he got bent back, I said, oh shit, man, that dude's hurt. Man, I would have been. He would have had to bring a stretcher out for me. There's a handoff up to the 26-yard. Let me 27. It was with Johnson on the carry again for the Huskers. No, that was a late flag on the play. Late flag. I know it did. It did look bad at first. I was like, holy shit, the guy's hurt. He got bent back. I said, he's hurt. But man, he's a little more limber than I am. I'd have been like hurt. Why we got one person in here? YouTube is lying. YouTube is lying, Paxton. After the play, we got a personal foul against the Huskers. So the down's going to count. It'll be second down. It was after the play. Let's see what... Okay, I mean... Was that it? I mean, I guess it was after the whistle, I guess. I don't know, man, but I've seen worse not called. Looked like a flop to me, but... Second down and 21. Second down and 21 from their own 13. There's a handoff up to back to the 16-yard line. Be third and long for Nebraska. Third and long for Nebraska. Third and 17. And they're not surprised. I'm surprised they're all. Hopefully they don't show them. Hopefully they don't show. Well, they did already, but hopefully they don't show them again. They already showed them. But third and 17. Raiola gonna throw. Catch made to 25, but well short. It's fourth down. Well, I'm sure she's there. I mean, that's her boo. So, I mean, I'm sure she's there. I mean, so punt time for Nebraska. So 4th and 10, so that personal foul really hurt him on that drive. Punts away. And fair catch from the 34. That's where Cincinnati will have it with 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. So, I don't think she shows up for road games that much, does she? I don't pay attention. The only time I really watch Chiefs game is when they're at home because they're on TV. But yeah, I don't really notice if she's there on. Have you ever seen the 365 Sports podcast? I might have. I'm not sure. Sounds familiar. Got these. Essentia Hydro Boost waters. They're alright. Yeah, I don't think we played Chiefs this year. We played them last year and got beat pretty bad. From what I remember. I think that was a Monday night game, wasn't it? Or a Sunday night game? Can't remember. When we played the Chiefs last year. Whatever it was, but I know we got beat. So no Buffalo Live wait me for Colorado? For Colorado? I'm probably doing nothing tomorrow. I gotta go on Pigskin Pete's channel because he's a Clemson fan, and Clemson plays LSU this weekend, and so I need to show my face before the game and talk shit, as opposed to show up after the game, and when you can't talk shit. So Huh, they're not having. They're not. They've been having that live mascot on the field for a long time. What? Somebody get mad at PETA? Did PETA get mad and say you can't do that? PETA must have came. PETA must have got mad or something. Oh well. He's retired onto a farm. Well, good. Well, that's good. He not going to a farm is probably good for a buffalo. You ever had bison? Bison's actually pretty good. It's very lean. It's very lean, and it's a lot better. I made bison burgers maybe within the last year because it's very expensive. If you go get ground bison at the grocery store, it's very expensive. It's not something that you can go and want to cook every week, but it's actually pretty good. It's very lean, but it's good though. I liked it. I like deer. All right, so first down, Bearcats. We got the U. You going to you go to the U.S. Open, Mario? My mom loved tennis. She loved tennis. So first and 10 to 35. Play action pass, little sidearm throw, and catch made up to the 36-yard line. Will be second down. So. Yeah, Auburn plays Baylor, and Colorado plays Georgia Tech. So, yeah, Colorado plays Georgia Tech tomorrow. That might be a good game. Auburn Baylor could be a good game. So, and of course Saturday you know what you got. Second down and 9. From the 36, there's a handoff. And breaks the tackle to the 40, up to the 45, to the 50. It's a first down. Gets pushed out of bounds. Past the 50. First down, Bearcats. What's up, Bruce Davis? Does football field look weird, or is it me? I mean, like weird. Looks like this. I mean, it looks the same. What you doing? You been puffing, Paxton? You been puffing? You got some of that Latin lettuce. All right, so first and 10 for. Well, he stepped out back. Okay, he didn't get to the 50. At the 46. Good. Now he gets across the 50 up to the 46 of Nebraska. Second down and about 2. He must have stepped out. Got Buffalo and Minnesota. Oh yeah, don't they have like a? YouTube TV has that. They show all the games. Yeah. There's a rollout to the left, looking and throws and catch made to the 34. That's a first down. I'm behind. Hold on. So I was behind. What's up, Bruce? All right, so for first and 10 at the 35 of Nebraska. And there's a play action pass. Over the middle, catch made up to the 30, up to the 20, maybe 28-yard line. It'll be second down for Cincinnati. Missouri's beating Central Arkansas 26-0. Blah, game sucks. You got Wisconsin and Miami University. I forgot to check if Fox is on. The Fox was supposed to be taken off YouTube TV. Anybody know if they did or not? So it's second and 4. There's a handoff and it gets nowhere. Be third down. Yeah, if Fox isn't on YouTube TV, then how the hell am I going to watch the Texas game? Did they come? Nope. Oh no, so it is on. They must have come to an agreement. Short-term agreement. They always come to a short-term agreement. Yeah. It happens around football season all the time. So 3rd and 4 for the Bearcats at the Nebraska 29-yard line. And we're going to have a timeout. Looks like we called the timeout. Like Nebraska called the timeout. Yeah, they always come to a short-term negotiation before they, get to a long-term. Let's see. Yeah, let's game. This shit. It kills all this. You to pick your games, man. So, I wish you can actually pick your games. Oh, there's change multi view. Can I change the games? Yeah, build a view. There we go. Oh. Only ones I got. That it. Buffalo, Minnesota. Yeah, sounds good. All right. Oh, DirecTV doesn't have Fox. Yeah, that's why I have a digital antenna. But I'm not going to be home. I'm not going to be here Saturday. I'm going to be at my brother-in-law's house. But I have a digital antenna just in case some shit pops up where, ABC or Fox or CBS or NBC, they if YouTube TV drops them, at least I'll be able to get it on the antenna. So it's always good to have the digital antenna because things can happen. You don't be left in the dark, man. But if ESPN goes away, that's tough luck. But yeah, Towns winning 13-0. Got Buffalo, Minnesota, Miami University, Miami, Ohio, and Wisconsin. All right. I got Fubo. I remember last year, ABC took them to the last very second to get a contract done before LSU played USC last year. That's the big talk. I remember that happened last year. But I was like, well, it ain't gonna happen to me. I got the antenna. So maybe I know. I got burn it. This Police Academy or Penitentiary? Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I have to check on that. ULM. Mercy of Louisiana Monroe. All right, man. Enjoy this in. Be right back. Yeah, I remember when I had DirecTV, they always have a problem every year where some channel was going to go dark if if they didn't come to some kind of agreement. Of course, Fox blames YouTube TV, YouTube TV blames Fox. They both finger point to one another, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. So Nebraska had called a timeout. So 3rd and 4 for the Bearcats at the Nebraska 29-yard line. Play action. Now we got another. We got a flag. Who we got? We got false start. False start. It's a false start. Okay. Now we got 3rd and 9 for Cincinnati. 39. Ball's back at the 34. Looking to throw. Pressured. And now going to escape it, but he'll actually get good yards on that. And he gained about 7. Be 4th and 2. Nice quarterback keeper. Gets 7 yards. It's 4th and 2. They might think about going for it, but let's see. I'd go for it here. Why not? No, they're going field goal. This is a 45-yard field goal. So here we go. 45-yard field goal for the Bearcats. Trying to get on the board first. The left footer puts his foot into it, and that's going to go. Is it good? And it looks like he got it. Yeah, just got it in. 3-0. Cincinnati just got it in. Man, that was close. That was close, man. That was close. That was close, man. What kind of freaking jerseys are the Minnesota Golden Gophers wearing? They're wearing yellow. They're wearing yellow. Oh, there's Mahomes. There's Patty Mahomes. There's Patrick. Of course, I gotta show Patrick Mahomes. You know, they're not gonna show him. But so far, no Tay Tay. Oh, there she is. Oh man, I should have kept my mouth fucking shut. There she is. Should have kept my mouth shut. That's my wife tells me sometimes. You know, just keep. Shut up. There's a kickoff. And that's going to be a touchback. So Nebraska will have it. With 25, where the fuck they put the touchbacks now? They change it every game a year. There's Tay number 2. Oh my God. Well, it's 1st and 10, Nebraska at the 25-yard line. Okay, it's 25-yard line. Okay, I know if they had changed or not. No, they change rules every goddamn year in football. So one of these years, the touchback's gonna be at the 50. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 25. There's a handoff up to the 30, up to the 35. That's a first down to the 36. Goes Johnson. First down, Nebraska. First down. That's a 1st and 10 for the Huskers. They have it at the 36, their own 36. And there's a over the middle to catch made to the 43-yard line. Gonna be 2nd and about 4 coming out. Be 2nd and 4. No, actually, second and 3 at the 43. And there's a. We're gonna hand it off left side, man. They're gonna lose what 2 yards. Be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Be 3rd and 5. So shotgun formation. And here's a catch made. It's a first down up to the 50, to the 50, the 47 of Cincinnati. That was key with the catch. First down, Nebraska. So first and 10, we got 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Whew. Hey, I'm flipping around on the other TV. The first and 10. Johnson on the carry, gets to the 45, down to the 42-yard line. Going to be second down for Nebraska. Yeah, Nebraska fans are very loyal. So there he is. Spot the similarities with Mahomes and Dylan. He thinks he's Mahomes. Second and 4. There's only one Mahomes. Raiola gonna scramble and get sacked. Third down. Oh, he's there. They showed him. Already showed him. They already showed Mahomes. They showed Kelsey. They showed Tate. Yeah, they showed them all, man. I just blurted out about how they hadn't shown no Tate yet. And what you think the next thing they did? They showed Tate. I'm like, okay. I'll keep my mouth shut. So third and 5. Back to the row. And catch makes a first down. Nice slant to the 35, down to the 33-yard line. First down. Nebraska is key in the catch. Yeah, she's there. Tay-Tay's there. Tay-Tay. Yeah, Tay-Tay's there, man. She ain't gonna go anywhere without her boo. Look. Dylan's he's trying to point like he's Mahomes. Like first and 10. There's a handoff and gonna go to nowhere. Gonna be second down. Actually, yeah, because it's they gotta show her, Mario. They gotta show her. I mean, they think people care about it. We know when probably 99.9% of the football fans don't care if she's there or not. So second down and 9 for Nebraska at the Cincinnati 33. There's a swing pass. Oh, it's a horrible throw. Incomplete. Be third and 9. Well, she has her fans, but it's not the true, the football fans don't care about her, but she has her fans. But it's just not, it's not us. It's not us football fans. So third and 9 for the Huskers at 33 of Cincinnati. Raiola looking to throw. And pressured, going to throw. And going to be coming back to the ball incomplete. Around the 20. It's going to be fourth down. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. So it's Cincinnati 3. Nebraska 0. Florida. Florida plays tomorrow. Florida plays tomorrow. I didn't know that. I thought Florida played Saturday. Oh, there's a Colonel. Chicken. Go back. What's up, Paxton? You got a beer, Paxton? I got one, man. So, you got a beer, Paxton? I got a beer. I guess YouTube's not going to send my video out today. That's all right. Too many people are showing the game on YouTube. Y'all should go report them. The Long Walk in theater September 12th. What's this about? Oh, it's actually it's not a sequel or a reboot. It's actually a movie that's like a standalone. Man. Didn't think Hollywood could make something like that. I thought Hollywood, all they make now is, spin-offs, sequels, reboots from 30 years ago. So, although I did kind of like Happy Gilmore too. I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be. Of course, it's not as good as the first one. Sequels usually never are. But I thought Happy Gilmore 2 was okay. Cold beer, man. Cold beer. Look at that. You got Wendy's breakfast. 2 for $3 breakfast. You get sausage biscuit. Nice. And Wisconsin is only up 3-0 over Miami, Ohio. All right, so second quarter starting here in Kansas City, Missouri, as it's 3-0 Bearcats over Nebraska. That's a hold right there. They didn't call that. That was a clear hold. Y'all missed that, man. The referees missed that one. All right, so field goal time for Nebraska. But a 47 yards. 52 yards, excuse me. 52. Kick is up. And it is good. Got it. 52 yards, no problem. We're tied at 3. Man. 3-3. 52 yards. Right. Now, it wasn't right down the middle, but it went through. As kickers was excited on that one. The first play of the second quarter is points for the Huskers. It's 3-3. Yeah. Miami, Ohio. Miami, Ohio has had some decent teams in their football history. Nothing, nothing that's. They've had some really good football teams. All right, so Nebraska last season allowed 7 block kicks. That's not good. I thought I said they blocked 7 kicks last year. No, they allowed 7 blocks, and that's not good. All right, we've got the kickoff time. There's the Bearcats for getting it back. There's a kick, and it's gonna bounce and go out of bounds. Wait, did I go out of bounds first, or did the guy pick it up first? Okay, kickoff was out of bounds, kicking team. So it's going to be Bearcats football at the 40-yard line, I think they put up at? I think this. Spotted at the 35-yard line. So first down, Cincinnati. There's a handoff, and gets up to the maybe a half a yard. Going to be second down for Cincinnati. It's just not working. The duel's not working. All right, so it's second and 10 for Cincinnati. And a play action pass. Going to go deep down the field and going to be overthrown. Incomplete. Going to be third and 10. Volpe. Well, y'all playing the White Sox, right? Y'all not beating the White Sox yet? Aren't y'all playing the White Sox? That should be like an easy win. White Sox, like, they're garbage. This isn't the, the Frank Thomas White Sox. The Big Hurt. And, Robin Ventura. Third and 10. Back to throw. Pressure and it rolls right. And going to dump it out to the 40. Going to be fourth down. 5 yards shy. 4th and 5 for Cincinnati. The Yankees are up 7-4. They should beat White Sox. They stink, man. Like one of the worst. Them and the Rockies. Probably the Rockies are the worst. So it's 4th and 4 and punt time. Gets it away. Goes to the 15 and gets tackled right there. Nice special teams play for Cincinnati. And Nebraska have it first and 10, their own 15-yard line. And it's crazy to see Nebraska down so like much. Like they used to be so dominant in the 90s growing up. And the 80s too. I remember the 80s too. But man, they just were so good. Past like 20 years, they've just been not good, not even relevant at all. Ugh. Yeah, the Nationals, another team they're not really that good. That's why I was glad that the guy from LSU, Anderson, didn't get drafted there. And some people thought, man, why are you saying that, man? And that he's losing out on money, but then he got drafted by the Mariners. And I was like, man, he's with a better organization with Seattle. Yeah. Shit. Washington stinks. Manfred better not get rid of the American and National Leagues. Baseball fans need to revolt if that happens. Like people revolted about the Cracker Barrel, the Cracker Barrel logo. They need to revolt if Manfred gets rid of the American and National Leagues. Revolt about something that's that's worth revolting for. That beer's cold. It was Paxton left, man. It's like, man, YouTube hates me, man. I don't get there. Maybe because I started the stream so late. I don't know. I guess I'll start this again late. Ooh, we got new Zen on YouTube TV. Yeah, every once in a while they have to change their little Zen. Hey, Mario's here. Where's everybody else at? Where's everybody else at? Ain't nobody. Where'd everybody go? Did YouTube not tell nobody I'm live? Maybe not. Did I share it on my community tab? I don't think so. Oh, I just got an ESPN alert about how you know who is at the game. You know who is at the game. All right, so Dylan back in the row, dumps it out to the fullback. It's the 20, up to the 22-yard line. Going to be second down. That's the guy you don't like, right? That guy Devin Williams. You don't like him, right? 2nd and 5 from the 21-yard line. And they're going to hand it off again. Gets up to the Johnson, gets to the 25. Going to be third down. Third down. Third down. See, I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to adjust the thumbnail. So 3rd and 1. And here's a handoff. That's a easy first down. About the 28-yard line. First down. Let's see. So it's 1st and 10 at the 30, for the 27-yard line of Nebraska, their own 27. Gets a little shovel pass. Gets to the, gets only get a yard. Nice defense. Nice defense. Maybe that second down and 9 coming up for Nebraska. So second and 8, excuse me. 2nd and 8. There's Raiola looking, throws, and here's a catch made to 42. That's a first down. Receiver was down on the ground, still made the catch. 1st and 10, Nebraska. All right, let's see here. Oh, YouTube TV reached agreement with Fox. Well, good for them, man. Thank God. Here's a deep ball left side. Coming back with the ball, makes a catch at the 34. That's a first down. And that was with Hunter with the catch. First down, Nebraska. Man, nice play. Little back shoulder throw. Little back shoulder throw. It was 1st and 10 at the Cincinnati 34-yard line. All right, man. So Fox came to an agreement, and with YouTube TV, cooler heads prevailed. There's a handoff up to the 30, up to the 27-yard line. About a 6-7 yard run. Going to be second down for the Huskers. Maybe. Somebody got hurt. It's not good. So 2nd and 4. You got 9:40 here to go, second quarter. And they're going to hand it off. And gets up to the 25. 5-yard line, about a half yard, maybe about a half yard short. We should be 3rd and short for Nebraska. About a half a yard. That's a big dude there. One of the coaches for the Bearcats. That's a big dude. It's going to be 3rd and short for Nebraska. What's up, Randall? Man. Did you just get notified that I was live? I'm trying to figure out if YouTube sent notifications out. I don't think they did. 3rd and 1. Handoff. It's a first down to the 20, down to the, still going to the 15, down to the 13-yard line. Goes Johnson. First down, Nebraska. I didn't even get a notification. I didn't think you did. I told you, Mario, YouTube didn't send no notifications out. Told you they didn't. Little fuckers. 1st and 10. Another hand off to Johnson. This time he gets on about a yard. 2nd and 9. Yeah. YouTube doesn't send out notifications. I know they don't. They do. When I do the Milwaukee Brewers, I get like 30, 40 people in here. And I did that out of the blue. So, see, Toronto, I saw it on X. I'm glad I put it on X then. Okay. I knew YouTube didn't send notifications out. 2nd and 9. There's a handoff, and gets up to the 10, down to the 8-yard line. I gotta get a little more active in the Discord and get people to join the Discord, and then when I go live, I can put it on the Discord, and that way people will get notifications. So, oh, okay. I thought you meant me. I did put this out on X. That's why I said that. So. I did put this on X. I thought you meant this, but yeah. But Fox and YouTube TV came to an agreement. That's good for them, man. So we got the battle of the red teams, Cincinnati and Nebraska. And Nebraska. That's one team that LSU has never beaten. I think we're like 0-5-1 or some shit like that all time against Nebraska. They beat us a few times in the Sugar Bowl in the 80s. And the Orange Bowl. They beat us in the Orange Bowl in the 80s. They beat us twice in the Sugar. They kicked our ass in the Sugar Bowl twice. The ball's at the 9. It's 3rd and 6. And a 6-minute drive for Nebraska. As Raiola thinking the quarterback going to keep it. Now he throws it. Catch made to the 5 to the goal line. And he's down inside the 1-yard line. 1st and goal. And they almost got the touchdown. He's 1st and goal at the half-yard line. Man. Yeah, a lot of teams struggle in week 1, especially against lesser opponents. That's why I always liked it when LSU played somebody, like Southeastern week 1 instead of Clemson. 1st and goal at the half-yard line. And that's a false start. Oh, man, what an idiot. 57 jumped early. That's going to push them back to the 5.5-yard line. Man, so you had an easy touchdown at the half-yard line. Now you push it back to beyond the 5. Eek. And it's never good to lose your starting quarterback, especially in week 1. Whether it's to a cream puff, a cupcake, or a powerhouse. This has been a 7-minute drive. Been 79 yards, 1st and goal at the 5. There's a handoff. Johnson gets to the 4. 2nd and goal. We'll see if that 5-yard penalty hurts Nebraska. Can't wait, says Randall. NFL starts a week from tonight. Yeah. They Cowboys play with the Eagles. Aren't the Cowboys playing the Eagles? Yeah, the Boise State got demolished. Second and goal for Pat Mahomes Jr. Here's a pass in the end zone. Going to be too long. Third and goal. I try to get to Hunter. Incomplete. Third and goal. Well, that penalty might hurt them. Because they had it at the half-yard line. You had to play the Eagles. The Cowboys. Fucking Cowboys, man. The Cowboys screwed up a few years ago when they paid Dak. That's where they screwed up. Because now they can't pay nobody. Because they put all the money that Dak Prescott, which was dumb. He ain't worth that. He ain't worth that kind of money. Third and goal. Raiola looking. All day to throw. And now he dances around, throws, and incomplete. In the end zone. Fourth and goal. Good defense by the Bearcats to hold them. It's fourth and goal. Yeah, there's Kelsey is excited up in the booth. We got another field goal. Another field goal time. This one good. I mean, it's like the left hash. It's a tough kick for a right-footed kicker. A 22-yard field goal. And the kick is going to be good. 6-3 Huskers. Yeah, boys, he won't be ranked next week. Won't be ranked next week. They got demolished today. Demolished. Oh man. Delaware 35, Delaware State 17. So they're playing their their rivalry game week 1, Delaware and Delaware State. UL Monroe 10-0. Stony Brook and San Diego State are scoreless. What else is going on in foosball today? So, and some of y'all. I hate preseason rankings, and I wish rankings wouldn't come out till at least till you play the first conference game. Some of these schools play, cream puffs week 1. Some don't, but some do. And like, oh man, we got some good game though. Texas, Ohio State, Florida State, at least it's a, I know Alabama's gonna probably beat the shit out of Florida State, but at least it's a somewhat of a power matchup. LSU plays Clemson, and you have Miami plays Notre Dame on Sunday night. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I'm either happy or sad come Sunday night. But the last several years, LSU's played on Sundays. When they played Florida State, both those games were on a Sunday. Last year was on a Sunday. This year is going to be on a Saturday, so maybe it'll be a little different. Well, there's a Cracker Barrel commercial. Cracker Barrel. Oh shit! They said his name. His name is escaping me. He was at I think it was at Liberty. I think he was at Liberty last year. Salter. All these quarterbacks transfer. It's kind of hard to know who the hell the quarterback is year in, year out. But I think it's Salter. I think he was at Liberty last year. The Taco Bell Live Moss student section. Live Moss Taco Bell. Talking about the Taco Bell needs to lower their price. You saw McDonald's says they finally realized that their value meals, you want to call them a value meal, they're they're too overpriced. Yeah. A double quarter pounder meal shouldn't cost $12 for a double quarter pounder meal. I mean, I'd rather go to Chili's or or Outback for lunch, or Texas Roadhouse, than go to McDonald's and spend $12 on a burger, a fry, and a drink. Here's a kickoff. It's a touchback. So 1st and 10, Bearcats at the 25-yard line. Yeah, I have that on my other TV. It's 3-0 Wisconsin. We got 5:36 to go in the second quarter. 6-3. Man, where the offense at in this game, man? Yeah, I think it's Salter as the guy was at Liberty last year. Oh, commercial. Yeah, that's one of our favorite things, Mario. Just commercials. The fuck? That's a Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich. Was that what I saw? A Pop-Tart ice cream sandwich? Big Ten Network. It's still weird seeing USC in the Big Ten. Like, how, man? How? What happened to California football? I mean, they used to have really good teams out west, and they don't now. I mean, remember when Stanford was actually good when they had Andrew Luck and McCaffrey? I mean, they had a really good football team, and Stanford's now just garbage. Cal is garbage. USC is not what they once were when they had Reggie Bush and company. UCLA is just they're not good either. And the crazy thing is they got a lot of college, they got a lot of good high school football talent in California. It's like Florida and Texas. There's a shit ton of players out of California that go to the NFL. How can those schools not tap into that? That's right in that area. Oh, well. Yeah. But nowadays, you got to pay these players, umpteen millions of dollars just to take a visit to your campus. That's insane now. Just for them to visit your campus, they want money. We didn't see that coming. We didn't see that shit coming when they all wanted to pay these players, which I have no problem paying players. Just they went about it the wrong way. The players should get some kind of, money for what they do, especially since they can't have jobs, which is insane in itself. Or they can't have jobs. So. All right, so 1st and 10, Cincinnati. Ball's at the 25-yard line. As now they're going left to right. That was a long, long drive for Nebraska. Man. There's a handoff. And going to maybe get a yard. Nice tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. Bearcats go hurry up. Play action. Looking to throw. Now, dumps out to the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. Oh, no, it's incomplete. As the ball hit the ground, incomplete. It's 3rd and 9. I'm going to say that ball hit the ground. Syracuse and Tennessee. They play from the Benz, Mercedes-Benz, in Hotlanta at noon Eastern on Saturday. So 3rd and 9 for Cincinnati. I can't tell if there's Nebraska fans here or Cincinnati because they both wear red. Back of the row on 39 does. And got a guy there in the flat catch. Oh, it's dropped. Man, now there's a flag down. As Allen couldn't make the catch, but there's a flag down. What's up, sir? UGAAA. No, we had a false start against the offense. Yeah, Boise was ranked 25th. Are you gonna be here Saturday, sir? UGAA. You gonna be flipping? Are you gonna be flipping and flopping to Pigskin Pete and me to find out which one of us is melting? Which one of us is melting on Saturday night? Yeah, so one of us will be. 3rd and 14, 3rd and a mile for the Bearcats at their own 20-yard line. And pump fake. And you're gonna throw it away. Man, somebody's burning something like a fire. 4th down. Yeah. So one of us is either me or Pigskin Pete. One of us is gonna be melting Saturday night, and whoever's melting will probably be good entertainment. Punt time here for Cincinnati. And punts away. And fair catch at the 40, man. There was a lot of traffic there. But he makes the catch at the 40. That's where the Huskers will have it with 4:53 left as Pat Mahomes Jr. comes out on the field. Marshall can't be favored. You must be looking at something. Somebody's got that wrong. There's no way Marshall's favored. Somebody had a misprint. They must have something wrong because that's not right at all. Georgia's probably favored by like 40 points against Marshall. Somebody's got a misprint somewhere. Here's a handoff to Johnson. Up to the 45, up to the 50, up to the 47-yard line. Yeah, if I can bet Georgia in points, let me know. Because I'll do that right now. BK on a hot seat. He's on a hot seat right now. They got what? Somebody got something wrong, Mario. Yeah, somebody got something wrong. There's no way Marshall is favored over Georgia. Some intern hit the wrong button. Here's a catch made up to the 45, up to the 39-yard line. Nice play. 2nd down, about 2. Yeah, somebody hit the wrong button. Some intern. Is that Dana Holgerson? He's still around. Some of these coaches, man, I just wonder, man, do they have lives ever? I mean, they just coach and coach and coach till they freaking croak on the field. I'm like, man, go spend time with your grandkids, man. 2nd and 1. There's a handoff. It's a 1st down up to the 35, maybe 34-yard line. Yeah, sorry, Jay. Yeah, if somebody has a misprint and I can get Georgia in some points, let me know because I will go bet it right now. I'll go bet the house, but they'll void that bet because somebody would catch the error and they would void your bet and say no dice. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Here's a handoff. And up to the 34-yard line. I think they had a misprint. Mario said he saw where Georgia was getting points on Marshall. I think somebody screwed something up somewhere. I think some intern screwed up, on a ESPN website or something. And I say, man, if I can get Georgia in points against Marshall, I'm going to go bet it right now. Yeah, but some intern screwed up, like when they enter in the stuff online, if that's the case. Because Georgia's probably fair by 40 points, probably, over Marshall. So 2nd and 10. I need some fireball. Raiola looking to throw. Rolls right, pointing, throws, and catch made at the 8 from the 17, but is it no, not made. 3rd down. That's not made. They got 1st and 10 on there. That's not a catch. It's not a catch. So traveling fools in the house. You said people are starting to get notifications, I guess, that I went live. So we got Patrick Mahomes Jr. playing for Nebraska. The dude looks like he dresses like Pat Mahomes. His font on his jersey is like the same thing. The dude thinks he's Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Hey, I think I'm Joe Montana too. Does that work? 3rd and 10. As Raiola looking, they get all these fumbles, and is it picked up? Or who has it? Dylan Raiola got it back. Man, 2-minute warning. So, man, but yeah. So Pat Mahomes Jr. fumbles, but gets his own fumble. But yeah, I think I'm Joe Montana. Does that work? Can I get a 16 jersey and say I'm Joe Montana? Does that work? Yeah, recruit. That's why I don't get excited about recruiting. Bow down. Oh, Mark Leiter. Oh no, Mark Leiter Jr. But yeah, that's why I don't get excited about recruiting. I don't. I mean, LSU gets a 5-star, from Baton Rouge. I'm like, all right. Okay, so what? I mean, is it December yet? Has he signed? These commitments mean nothing. I'm tired of it. They need to do something where you sign an NIL deal when you commit to a school. And that's it. You're there for the year. You're there. So choose wisely if you're a player. Yeah, the Bayou Bash was the glory days of recruiting. I never went, but I was gonna go if they had beaten Alabama, and I was gonna go that next year. Of course, they didn't beat Alabama. They got, you know what happened, and you know what happened with the Saints the following week. So it was a bad week for Louisiana sports with LSU and the Saints both shitting in the bed, so to speak. But yeah, I didn't go. So, but I was gonna go. I was gonna go that 2012 recruiting year. But LSU didn't win. They lost. They lost to Bama, and Saints lost to San Francisco, and that was a bad week. So. Yeah, I used to kind of make videos about. I made shorts about recruiting a few years ago, but now that NIL is just so prevalent, and nothing is really. I mean, nothing's actually. They can sign their national letter of intent and still get out of it. So it's still if they sign their name in December, if you sign with Auburn, and the next day you want to go, I want to change my mind and go to Alabama, you can get out of it. So that's just the crazy thing about it. So that these letters of intent aren't binding anymore. You can get out of it. So nothing's gonna change until they have some kind of a collective bargaining agreement where they're like employees of the university or whatever, and but how are they gonna do that? I knew this shit was gonna be bad a few years ago when this came out. Some people thought it was going to be. Some people thought it was going to be so great. You know, this is the best things in sliced bread. Players are getting paid, which I have no problem with. But just the way they have gone about it is backwards. Fourth and 12, they're going for it at the 37-yard line. Okay. So 4th and 12 on the and they're going to go for it? No, it can't be. No, they're trying to draw them off sides. They get 5 yards, kick a field goal. No, I'm about to say they're not going for it there. There's no way they're going for it. I was like, Matt Rule isn't that dumb. Matt Rule's a really good coach. There ain't no way. It's like, there's no way he's going to go for it there on 4th and 12. 4th and 12, no. And you're up 6-3. Adam Scheffner's latest in the Parsons trade. Top 25 upset in Tampa, Florida, as the Bulls beat the BCS Buster, Boise State. Punts away. And over in punt, going to bounce at the 10, out of bounds at the 8-yard line. So. All right. So we got a minute and 54 left. Oh, there she is. Yeah, they just showed him. Showed her again. And they did it again. Like, why do they think the football fans care about her so much? It just blows my mind that these networks think that football fans care about, Taylor Swift. She has fans that care about her. There's a handoff. No, yeah, quarterback keeper. Get to the 15, to the 17-yard line. Oh, that wasn't a face mask? Guess not. 2nd down. So 2nd and 1. Yeah, I should have put the Taylor Swift counter up there, but I didn't think they'd be this bad. Here's a little screen, and it's a nice catch, but he's going to lose 2 yards. It's 3rd down. Yeah, I could have put the Taylor Swift counter up, but I usually do that during football, KC games, but I didn't think they would. Kind of think they wouldn't do it for college football. I guess I was naive in that. Anyway. Where is Joan Jett? No, is she still alive? I have no idea. Oh, well, we got a bot come in. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe YouTube knows what I'm doing now. Yeah, I'm doing Nebraska versus Cincinnati live play-by-play. College football. On GooseSports. That's what I'm doing, YouTube. Ah. And maybe I should get me a suit like these real broadcasts. Should give me a headset. I have a headset, but that I use for my PlayStation. Maybe I get a headset, get me a suit. Yeah. 3rd and 5 for the Bearcats at the 14-yard line, their own 14. As they're going to run it. And going to get the 1st down. Yes, up the 19-yard line. I think the quarterback got it. As Matt Rule's out on the field, he's pointing and let's see. Although I think they're marking him short. No, 1st down. The 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw. Catch me at the 20. Oh, it's a fumble, and it's recovered by Nebraska, I believe. No, now it's incomplete. Now they're saying incomplete. I said Rattler was going to start week 1. I'm not surprised at that. I mean, how is that not a catch? How is that not a catch? He caught the ball and turned upfield and made a football move. How is that not a catch? How the fuck is that not a catch, man? How is that not a fumble? He caught it and turned upfield, made a football move. I think this is a catch and a fumble, but he turned upfield. He caught the ball and turned upfield. How that isn't that a football move that they always say that you need to have? Probably not. You know, 5 years ago that would have been a catch and a fumble probably. You know, 5 short years ago that probably would have been a catch and a fumble. But oh man, Missouri's beating the shit out of Central Arkansas, 54-0. I mean, congrats, I guess. What's up, traveling fools? Totally, I think it is a catch. Remember, gang in the house. I mean, he caught the ball and turned upfield. How's that not a catch? Man, I just don't get it. I just don't get how. I just don't get what a catch is anymore. You know, just like Dez Bryant caught that ball. They changed it. Wow, they changed it. 1st and 10, Nebraska. They changed it. Holy cow. They actually changed the call and did say it was a catch and a fumble recovered by Nebraska. Holy moly. They actually had some common sense here. Man. Wow, I really didn't think they were going to change that. I thought for sure they would say staying as called or some, BS about a football move. All right, so 1st and 10, Nebraska. Man. 1st and 10, Nebraska. So the Huskers have a chance to maybe get a touchdown. Haven't had a touchdown yet in this game. Both these offenses have been kind of ho-hum. Ball the 24-yard line for the Huskers. There's Raiola. Calling for the ball. May take the snap. And now going to throw and catch me at the 10. Down to the 9. 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Nebraska. See, Minnesota's beating Buffalo 13-10. Man. Minnesota. I guess is Minnesota going to row the boat this year with PJ Fleck? So 1st and goal at the 9. There's a handoff to Johnson. Gets down to the 5. That's it. 2nd and goal. We got 50 seconds to go into half. Over the boot. I mean, for Nebraska, I'm not really sure who Walker is. Yeah, Dallas screwed up when they paid Dak years ago. Now they can't afford to pay nobody else because they paid a mediocre quarterback. Raiola throws towards the end zone, going to be caught. Touchdown. That was Hunter with the catch. Man, I think that was Hunter with the catch for Nebraska. Nice catch. Yeah, and Isaiah Hunter, 5-yard reception for a touchdown. 12-3. 12-3. That took 44 ticks off the clock. Yeah, Dallas is I saw something on Twitter or X, or the fuck you want to call it. They're trying to compare it to the Herschel Walker, you know. Okay, now they're reviewing this catch. They want to like compare it to the Herschel Walker shit that happened, that put Dallas on the map in the '90s when they got all those draft picks. It's nowhere close to. Ooh, that ball might. Oh, did he have confirmed control? But yeah, it's yeah, the picks that Dallas is going to get from this trade probably. Ooh, won't be that good. They're not. Well, they're not going to be like top 5 picks for sure. I don't think Green Bay's going to. He got a foot down there. He got a toe down. That's a touchdown. His foot's down. He got the ball. It's touchdown. That's touchdown. The ball did move, but he got possession of it again and had a foot down. This isn't the NFL where we need 2. That's a touchdown. What's taking so long? That's a touchdown, man. Come on. All right, touchdown. Call is upheld. Touchdown. Yeah, there was some people on Twitter X, they're saying that they were trying to compare it to the freaking Herschel Walker trade that Dallas made. That got them a lot of picks, and they turned those picks into some really good players. that trade Dallas won and Minnesota lost. Minnesota thought Herschel Walker was their missing piece for the Super Bowl, but it wasn't that. Here comes the extra point. And it's good. 13-3. 11 seconds to go in the half. That was a good trade. Because Herschel Walker was, at that point was, getting a little older. And so that was a really good trade for Dallas. But this trade, because since they paid Dak all that money, they that's what they should have not paid Dak all that money. They just should have gave Dak they should have gave him a they should have gave him a favorable contract, but nothing like he got. And told him, look, man, go test the open market. Go test the open market. There's a kickoff. Gonna be a pooch kick. A fair catch at the 18-yard line. With 11 seconds left. What's this? The Kingdom on ESPN. Stream now. No, I'm not gonna watch the. I'm not gonna watch the shit about the Cowboys on Netflix, whatever the hell it is, and I'm not gonna watch the Kingdom on ESPN about the Chiefs. No, I'm not. All right, so the Bearcats will kneel it down. That's gonna be the halftime break. So we're at halftime. It's 13-3 Nebraska. Well, Nebraska fans have been hungry for like 20 years for them to, you know, be relevant on the national stage. It's crazy. Some kids have grown up Nebraska fans never seeing, them relevant. Like a lot of us did growing up seeing Nebraska in the 80s and the 90s when they were good. We got a Wendy's. We got a sausage biscuit, egg McMuffin. Don't they got a breakfast baconator? Oh, the Lynx blow a 21-point lead versus the Storm. Suffer a second loss at home in 2025. That's a top news in ESPN. Okay. At the U.S. Open. Yeah, Adama and Sue. That's the time they really had a good football team was when they had Adama and Sue. That was like what, 09? I think that was around 09. They had or 2010 was one of those years they had Adama and Sue. All right, that's probably the last time that they were really, had a really good football team. He probably should have won the Heisman, but they weren't going to give it to they weren't going to give the Heisman to an interior defensive lineman, but he probably was the best player in college football that year. But they weren't going to give him. They weren't going to give. That wasn't going to happen. That wasn't going to happen, man. I'll be back. I'm gonna go back in a minute. No. Oh, shit. My phone out. We got about a half hour of this halftime shit. So, oh man, we got a half hour. Man, let's see. Lightning in the area. What? It is in the area. Close, but I don't think it's coming here. Right? Yeah. It's not gonna rain. I don't think it is. East Carolina, NC State. We got that game on with the ACC network. Probably. But when's Belichick playing? Well, I bet you that game we get a lot of ratings when Belichick, you know, when they play. Oh, I forgot to put that game back on. I was watching Minnesota. I watched Minnesota. So, Belichick plays Sunday. That game is still 3-0. Like, well, the second half just started for Wisconsin. Man. Yeah, Belichick. Can't believe he went to college of all things. Like, you know, when he got fired, when he got fired from Patriots, whatever. I didn't. Why is he going to college? I just didn't make any. Just didn't make any sense to me with Belichick. But so, I don't know. Talk about rain. And it's fucking raining. I just said it wasn't gonna rain. I said it wasn't gonna rain. It's raining. I said that. Damn. Open my big mouth again. I said it's not gonna rain. Now it's raining. Cut my grass today. Of course it needs to rain. Yeah. Well, okay, there is. Florida plays Long Island on Saturday. There it is. They just showed it. You know, they play Long Island. I know so. Second half should be coming up, man. Another 20 minutes probably. All right. Minnesota Golden Gophers. They're struggling tonight over Buffalo. Yeah, Minnesota's another team that hasn't been relevant, and decades. I think they won a national title in like in the early '60s. I think. Yeah, Lee Corso's final show is Saturday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Man, if that's gonna be his final show, man, he must not be. They must not think he's gonna make it like the whole year or something. I don't know. Eh, yeah. Lee Corso's final show. Texas versus at Ohio State on Saturday. And you got Syracuse, Tennessee, Bama, Florida State, LSU, Clemson, Virginia Tech, South Carolina, Notre Dame, Miami, TCU, North Carolina. Yeah. That's Monday. There it is. There it is, Mario. Monday. There it is. Belichick plays Monday. They play TCU on Monday. That's where it is. So yeah, Monday. Monday is the big day for Bill. Might actually have to watch that one. Might actually have to watch that. See that shit show. So. Oh man. So 4th and 10 for Buffalo. They're gonna punt it away. Minnesota returns it to the 30, to the 32-yard line. All right. Match plans. What's that? Verizon. I thought T-Mobile said they're number one, and Verizon sucks. I thought that's what they said. I thought that's what they said. All right. Wait, second half got to start soon, man. I think Nebraska. Doesn't Nebraska get the ball first? Start the third quarter. They might. Central Arkansas and Mizzou. Yeah, Missouri's gonna beat the crap out of Central Arkansas. Feel good about themselves. So, yeah. Come on, man. We got 3.5 minutes till but yeah. Rain. We got about 3.5 minutes till kickoff in this second half. Oh, there's the rain, man. It looked like it was gonna rain, but I said no, it's not. Now it is. All right. Gold 15. Cowboys trade him for 2 first-round picks and a 3-time Pro Bowl defensive lineman, Kenny Clark. Uh-oh. Minnesota about to score a touchdown. They do. Minnesota about to score a touchdown, and they did. Best pizza deal ever. Domino's. I don't know about Domino's. I don't know about that shit. But each his own. Yeah. All right. Come on, let's get the second half started. Get the second half started, man. I'm ready to get the second half started. They're pretty good. Put on pretty good. Let's see something. What's up, Eagle Fang? Wild day, yeah, for somebody, huh? Wild day for somebody. Yeah. Especially for Cowboy fans, huh? Especially for Cowboy fans. Now there's a reason why they ain't won a Super Bowl in like 30-something years. Alrighty. What's up, man? How'd you like it? You like your fancy draft? Did you like it? Do you like what you like? Who you got? All right, so we got second half about to start. Nebraska 13-3 up over Cincinnati, and the Huskers will get it first. Start the third quarter to kick off. Going to go out of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Yeah, they never should pay Dak all that money. I think, first round pick's going to be garbage. So, yeah, they paid Dak all that money, and now you can't pay Parsons. So, they never should have paid Dak all that money. So 1st and 10 for Nebraska at the 25. catch up. Raiola throws to the 30. Nice tackle. It'll be 2nd and 5. Jerry has lost touch ever since he fired Jimmy Johnson. That was 30 years ago. Here's a swing pass to the left. That's a is it first down? No, it's no yard short. They were too busy showing Raiola in his pregame warm-up like he's Patrick Mahomes. It's 3rd and 1. Look, man, this dude thinks he's Patrick Mahomes, Eagle fan. Here's a quarterback keeper, and that's quit showing this the pregame shit. It's a 1st down. The 1st and 10 for Nebraska. The rain over with. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 36, and it's a handoff, and that's gonna go nowhere. Gonna lose about 2 yards. back to the 34-yard line. Plus, Cornhuskers winning the game is, they've been, remember when they were actually good in the 90s, in the 80s. They kicked LSU's ass twice in the Sugar Bowl in the 80s. Raiola back throw. Does, and catch made the 50. It's a 1st down. Move the chain to the fact that actually that the 49-yard line is key with the catch. 1st down. 1st and 10. What's this? Black pizzas from Pizza Hut? Yeah. All these pizzas. The 1st and 10 ball at the 49-yard line. Raiola under center. Handoff. And Johnson maybe gets a yard to the 50. It'll be 2nd and 9. But yeah, man, we got. You ready for Belichick on Monday? Who's coaching Monday? Is it him or his girlfriend going to coach Monday? I don't know. I want to find out. 2nd and 9. Here's a catch made to 45 up to the 44. Be 3rd about 3. Yeah, will Belichick's girlfriend be on the sideline? I'm really curious. I wasn't really going to worry about that game, but I forgot that he was playing on Monday. I said, I might as well watch that game on Monday because that's gonna be must see TV if his girlfriend's on the sideline, calling plays. 3rd and 3, and they're gonna run it, and Johnson gets maybe a yard, man. It's 4th and 2. I think so. Yeah, somebody Karam said he saw on X they did. They came to a long-term deal, supposedly. So it's 4th and 2 they're going to go for. Yeah, that was going to be a problem for Saturday. I was going to go to my brother-in-law's house, and he don't have an antenna. Like, how are we going to watch the game on Saturday morning? 4th and 2, Huskers will go for it. Raiola back to throw. They bring pressure and throws, and incomplete. Almost picked off. That would have been a pick 6 if he holds on to it. Turnover on downs. Man. And Nebraska turns it over on downs. Man. Yeah, so I did. Yeah, I like where my draft went. I got some players I wanted. there wasn't really somebody I'm like, God damn it, like that. Like, God damn it. There wasn't one of those things. Another draft I did a few days ago, right before I picked, man. It's like, man, fuck, man. But yeah, I actually I like the guys I got. I was trying to I wrote down the players as I pick them, trying to not have the same players with the fucking bye weeks at the same time. So it almost hurt me last year. I think I had was it both my court was it Burrow and Mahomes had a bye week the same week and I didn't realize it. Was it last year? It was something last year. It almost screwed me over. Cause I had like two players with the same fucking bye week. I'm like, oh man, I'm a fucking idiot. You gotta look at that stuff. You don't really think about that until you see you have your team draft and you're like, oh shit. Both my quarterbacks had the same bye week. So yeah, so we'll see, man. We'll see what I got to get the either if you join the college football pick'em. Check my community tab. Then I got to get the NFL going, but I got a week for that to do. So yeah, sometimes the quarterbacks fly off the board, sometimes they don't, and you got to just pay attention to who's drafting what, and sometimes you might have to take a quarterback, before that you want to, because not many. I don't think many people take quarterbacks in the first round. Yeah. So, quarterbacks flying off the board, man. So I got 12. I think 12. I think 12 teams is a really good number for a fantasy league. Yeah, no more than 12. I think if you get more than 12, 10 to 12, I think is really good. With 12, you're able to put like divisions. It kind of changes it up a little bit and makes it different, but 10 to 12 is probably the best to have. All right, so 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. Here's a sidearm throw to the 40. Leapfrogs to the 47-yard line. Man, 2nd down. Yeah, I think 10 to 12 is like a really either 10 or 12 is good. I think if you get any more than 12, it's too much. All right, so 2nd down and 6 at the 46 and a half. They're on 46 and a half for the Bearcats. There's a play and pass. And rolling left. He can run, does. He'll get a 1st down to the 45 to the 43-yard line. 1st down. But for Sorsby. Yeah. Why'd she put you outside and it's raining? Why'd my wife put him outside and it's raining? All right, ball to 45 for Nebraska. There's a handoff. Up to the 40, up to the 37-yard line. There's Pryor on the carry. 2nd down. Good night. Why are you leaving, Pax? The game ain't over. You can't go nowhere. I'm having a beer. You can't go nowhere. No. 2nd and 2. There's a play action pass, and it was too high. 3rd down. Man, he had a guy over the left side. Too high. You can't go nowhere. No. We got football on finally, for the first time in since You want to count if you want to count the Super Bowl, what, February? I'm tired. Well, man, we'll drink a beer, smoke some. Well, that might make you tired. Do that. So 3rd and 2, and pump fake, and dropped. That would have been a first down and more. 4th down. I would say take a lewd, but that might put you to sleep. Hey, aren't lewds downers? They used to make those. No, I don't think they make those anymore. I don't think they make Quaaludes anymore. Can you get those anymore? I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. Yeah. Yeah, so the quarterback misfired on one throw. Was 4th and 2. They're going to go for it. And quarterback's going to keep it and get the first down up to the 33-yard line. First down, Bearcats as Sorsby keeps it for Cincy. We got 8:30 here to go in the 3rd quarter. You got to go report all those channels that are showing the game. There's a handoff up to the 30, up to the 29-yard line. And still, Wisconsin's only up 3-0 over Miami of Ohio. Man. We got a Husker down. But Wisconsin looks like they're about to score, but man. Davis is down for the Nebraska. Bo Nix, man, here's a slant. Ooh, nice catch by Wisconsin, man. But, man, I'm really high on Denver, man. I'm really high on Denver this year. I think Denver can go really far in the playoffs. I'm high on Bo Nix. I think they could go far in the playoffs. I think this might be the year Sean Payton can get to the AFC title game. I know they played the Saints, whatever, I like the way I think Denver can really be good this year. I think they're gonna really take the next step. Sargento cheese. Prime. Yeah. I'm so ready for Saturday. I'm ready to get heartbroken again Saturday by Brian Kelly. Yeah, I think Denver can be really good this year, man. I think Sean Payton really has I think he has a good squad, and if Denver can stay healthy, I think they could if you want to, they could maybe take down Kansas City. Now, I'm not really too confident on the Bengals because I think their defense isn't going to be good, and I don't know about their offensive line hasn't been good since they had Joe Burrow. Their line's been horrible. They can't protect Joe Burrow. So if they had an offensive line, they would have beaten the Rams in that Super Bowl. But they couldn't protect Joe Burrow in the second half. I mean, Aaron Donald had, like 95 sacks in the second half in that game? So, it was their offensive line why they lost to the Rams. So, yes, I think the Bengals are gonna. I think they're gonna. They'll get to the playoffs, but I don't think they can beat Kansas City. But Denver might be able to. Somebody in the AFC might be able to take down the Chiefs. Maybe. I thought the Ravens were going to do it 2 years ago when they had the AFC title game at home. They blew that chance away. So, yeah, I'm not sure about Jordan Love. Maybe it's finally Detroit's year. Detroit should have beaten San Francisco 2 years ago, but their coach got too got too aggressive in that game. Now, I like being aggressive, but sometimes you have to be conservative, and take the points when you have them in a game like that magnitude. So 2nd and 6 for the Bearcats. Here's a handoff. It's the 25 up to the 22. It's a first down. Man, this running back just ran over the defender. First down. So 1st and 10. College football's finally back. Man, made it another year. Man. Here's a little end around to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal as Allen on the carry on the end around for Cincinnati. 1st and goal. Let's go. Man. So 1st and goal at the 7. It's been a 9-play, 50-yard drive as they took over on downs when Nebraska went for it. Now they got a chance to get back in the game to the Bearcats at the 7. There's a quarterback keeper, and he'll dive in the end zone. It's a touchdown. As Sorsby dove in the end zone, touchdown, Cincinnati. Man, Texas. I think it's going to be Texas. So Sorsby with a 7-yard touchdown run. 10 plays, only 57 yards, so 3:31 off the clock. But yeah, I like Texas in that game. I think Ohio State, they lost some players. So I guess we'll see how Julian Sayin plays. Extra point is good. So it's now 13-10 with 6:53 to go in the third. Man, we got a good game going on. And YouTube TV don't want to send nobody in here to watch it with me. Damn YouTubes. YouTube don't want to send nobody to watch it, man. What other game they got going on? This Wisconsin game is kind of boring. Another minute. We got the U.S. Open's about to end. I think there's nothing else on. Ain't nothing else on. I really wish they would have put like a really big game on Thursday since there's no NFL tonight. Wish they would have put like a really big marquee game on Thursday, like they used to before the NFL decided they wanted to put their nose in on Thursdays and screwed everything up. Yeah, I liked it in the the early late '90s, early 2000s when there was good games on Thursday night in college football. You had marquee games. LSU, I remember LSU played Mississippi State, opened the year one year. That was 2007. I mean, you had Florida State used to play on Thursdays. They'd play conference games. And now you got kind of just all crappy games on Thursdays because they can't beat the NFL rating. They're not going to beat the NFL in ratings. So there's no reason to put a big marquee game up against the NFL. because they're not going to outdraw the NFL. NFL can have who's some bad teams? Saints. Who Saints? Yeah. Oh man, you can make an argument, man, that Justin Jefferson was better than Chase. You could make the argument because Jefferson had a really good game against Oklahoma, but Chase had some really big games as well. But man, you can make the argument that Jefferson was better than Chase. But that's man, that was a fun team, man. Didn't see that preseason. Didn't see that coming. I remember my friend when he went to they played like Georgia Southern the first week, and of course they blew them out, while yada yada yada. And it's like, man, LSU looked good, man. Their offense looked good. I said, dude, they played Georgia Southern. He goes, man, I'm telling you, man. He goes, did you watch it? I said, not really. I didn't watch many of it because it was Georgia Southern. Like, man, the play calling was different. I didn't believe him. I said, man, dude, it's Georgia Southern, man. LSU's not gonna have no good offense this year. There's a kickoff, man. Little did I know. Return to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. That's about it. Little did I know that LSU was going to have a good offense in 2019. So first and 10. But 6:48 to go in the third quarter. Dylan Raiola and the Huskers back with the football at the 21-yard line. They turn it over on downs, our last possession. Under center, did the play action pass. And catch Moses, man, running back just drops it, man. And Johnson couldn't hold on to it. Second and 10, man. They're not helping Dylan out at all on that catch anyway. But second and 10. Second and 10. So second and 10 for the Huskers at the 21. There's a handoff as Johnson goes left to the 25, to the 30, 35. There's a first down up to the 37-yard line. First down. Yeah, I thought Terrace Marshall would have a better NFL career. So he was very, underrated that 2019 season. He was a good third option. Here's a play action pass. And dumps it to Johnson and gets to the 40 up to the 41-yard line. He was a really good third option to have in the receiving core. But, you got to get Chase, Jefferson, and Marshall. Then you had Thaddeus Moss. They've recruited well to get those players in. Second and 6. You got to give Ogeron and the staff credit for that. There's a hand up to Johnson, and going left and gets tripped up for no gain. Third and 6. Third and 6. So third and 6, we got 5:14 to go in the third quarter. Ball at their own 41 for Nebraska. And here's a catch made at the 45 and tackled right there. It's going to be fourth down. So Nebraska's going to have to punt the ball. They got to punt the ball. Man. So Nebraska, their offense has been stuck in the mud in this third quarter. Subs Sir Uga and punts away. And fair catch at the 15-yard, maybe 14-yard line. That's where Cincinnati will have it. Let's go Bearcats. You bet on Cincinnati? You really bet on the Bearcats? And it's the last drive. They had a 10-play drive for 57 yards and a touchdown. The first half they had 23 plays total for 81 yards. So we'll see what Sorsby and the Bearcats can do on this drive. We got 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Why is the YouTube clock off so? I mean the Yahoo Sports clock off so bad. There's a handoff. Oops. And runs to the 19-yard. Oh, the damn freaking lights blinked. Hope I didn't knock the power out. The light just blinked. I hope that didn't knock the freaking internet out. So, I got a Bearcats on a parlay with South Florida. Oh man, parlay. You didn't listen to Uncle Lou yesterday, did you? Other day. Parlays are for like degenerates. 2nd and 5. As Sorsby throws, the ball gets knocked down and incomplete. Man. Yeah, you weren't when I called Uncle Lou up the other day. It was Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Somebody called up about parlays and how parlays are great. Uncle Lou put him straight about parlays. 3rd and 5. Yeah, my lights just like blinked, so I was wondering if my internet was gonna go out. Third and 5 for the Bearcats. Their own 19. Sorsby dancing around and going to be sacked. 4th down. Parlays aren't great. They're not great. They're sucker bets, man. I believe Lou. Because you think, oh man, because you look at the return on the bet and you're like, okay, it's only a 3-team parlay. Fuck man, I got a hard time winning on one fucking bet, more or less 3. Man. So punt time for the Bearcats. Punts away. And going to bounce at the 35 and roll to the 34. There, 33. 2. That's what Huskers will have it. 2:30 to go in the third. But it's fun. Yeah, it's fun, all right. It's fun, all right. We got 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Dylan Raiola and the Huskers. Why we're not going to commercial break, ESPN? Oh man, I got to give you all props on that one. Yeah, I got to give me some Fireball for the. I gotta go to my brother-in-law's. I'm going to my brother-in-law's Saturday. He's barbecuing. We're barbecuing all kind of stuff. And, I need Fireball. 1st and 10. Here's a little shovel pass up to the 35. They're 40. Oh, gets tripped up to 45. Well, he might have been gone. Well, did he fumble? Did he fumble? No. He stays down. Man. Oh yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's down. Man, the lights are blinking. It's just like started raining here like a while ago. It blinked again. 1st and 10 at the 46. And Rayola over the middle, only about a 2-yard gain. Yeah, if it goes out, I mean, if the power comes back, on right away, then I'll come back. But right now, it's like, I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. I had to spread with you with South Florida. You have Jackson State plus 20.5. Look that score up. Who the hell is Jacksonville State playing? 2nd and 8 for the Huskers. There's a handoff. As Johnson gets to maybe the 50. Be 3rd down. Yeah, Saturday. Is Pete gonna have his show tomorrow? I hope he does. I'm pretty sure he will. What channel is that? Is that on ESPN Plus? I don't think I have ESPN Plus on this Fire Stick. I don't think I have ESPN Plus on this Fire Stick. I got to get that out here. 3rd and 6. And Rayola gonna run forward, get a first down to the 40. Oh, he falls down to the 41, but still a first down. Yeah, I gotta call Pete tomorrow on his his late show. I talk shit to Pete because will he get mad at me if I talk shit? Oh, there's Patrick Mahomes again. That's about the 9th time they've shown Patrick Mahomes at the game. Okay, so quarter winding down, and that's going to be it. We are going to go to the 4th quarter. Oh, man. Hell no, he won't. Be right back. I'm going to see a roof inside because it's raining. I think my wife put them outside. Oh, man. Man, lights keep blinking, man. These lights don't go back. What it is. All right, man. All right, I'm back. What's up, Zachary? I found out what the problem was, Sir UGA. My lights are not blinking. My wife is vacuuming, so when she turns the vacuum cleaner on, there's a power surge. So the lights kind of get dim a little bit. So it's not a... So... There. Yeah, so 4th quarter cup coming. UAB and Alcorn. I'm sorry, wait. UAB and Alabama State. Man. Hello, Zachary. How are you doing, Zach? Man, where's Sir UGA? Where's Sir UGA, man? That's your boy. He asked about you. Let me text. Hold on. Man. So fourth quarter coming. How's our life going with you, Zachary? Yeah, I gotta find something to watch on the TV. Gotta find something to watch. Tommy Frazier, Nebraska from 92 to 95. Yeah, that's from Nebraska in their heyday when they won those titles. Yeah. That 95 team was really good. They beat the fuck out of Florida. Remember that? All right, so fourth quarter about to start. Nebraska up 13 to 10 over Cincinnati. First and 10 at the 41 of Cincinnati. Here's a little swing pass to the left. Catch made to the 35. It'll be second down as Hunter with the catch. As Hunter with the catch. Oh, Dylan. He's fucking Patrick Mahomes. So second and 4. Raiola. And dance around throws. And going to be incomplete. Just do it away. Incomplete. Going to be third and 4. Going to be third and 4 for Nebraska. The ball's at the 35-yard line. Raiola. Looking, throws, catch made, and it's a first down to the 30, yes. I think that's a first down. Just got enough for the first. So needed 4 and got about 5. The ball's at the Cincinnati 30. First and 10. We got a Raiola pressured, throws, and catch made, but going to lose about 2 yards. No, they're going to mark. They're going to forward progress is going to put them on a no gain. Going to be second down. Yeah, Zachary's here, man. He was asking about you. I think. Does Pat still? I haven't seen Pat in a while. He'll probably come. He'll probably be here Saturday for the LSU game. So second and 10 at 30. Raiola. Catch made at the 25, the 20, down to the 15, still going to the 11. That's a first down. First down, Huskers. Yeah, Pat had a death in the family a while back, so. Yeah, Saints and the Pelicans are going to be bad teams this year. That's why I wish I had like a hockey team to pull for or something. All right, so first and 10 at the 11. That's why I wish that hockey team was coming. Here's a catch made to the 5. That's the first to be, but 5 good. Second and 4. Yeah, where's that hockey team we're supposed to get? Oh yeah, remember that shit? Remember that shit about like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, where New Orleans was getting a hockey team. I was like, where the fuck that come from? Because that's not happening. 2nd and 5, and here's a handoff, and trying to go right, and can't get the edge. Just be 3rd and 4. Man, what kind of play call is that, man? Yeah, y'all got. Yeah, you won the title, man. I mean, whatever Oklahoma City does this next year is so what? I mean, who cares? Because they won the title, man. A small market team won the NBA championship. I was glad for him, man. I was really glad that Oklahoma City won the title to give us, some hope for small market teams that they can do it. 3rd and 4. Now we got a timeout. It's Nebraska calls timeout. Now, Matt Rule's a good coach. I just don't know if he can bring Nebraska, or if anybody can bring Nebraska back to what they, were at one time. I mean, you're gonna have to pay NIL. I mean, that's just what it is. It's nothing about recruiting. Getting you got to pay NIL. If Nebraska wants to be good again, they're gonna have to shell out, millions of dollars a year to get players. It's like with any school, but so. Yeah, if you have a solid, front office, and you can draft well and you can develop young talent, you got a chance. That's what the Pelicans don't have. Pelicans haven't had that, ever. So, but yeah, I just hope we just make the playoffs, man. I mean, the playoffs. I mean, I just want to go to the. I want Zion to go to the. I want to see Zion in the goddamn playoffs. I don't care if we lose 4 straight, man. Just go to the freaking playoffs. But I don't think that's going to happen. I just don't think it's going to happen. But is Zion going to? Is he going to play enough games? Is he going to play 70 games this year? Probably not. Smart money says no. Smart money says he's going to play about 30, 40 tops. So, Alabama and Florida State. LSU, Clemson. Yeah, so. Oh, yeah. I put up on Winter. You freaking nuts. Nuts, man. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that, man. So. Let's see. Let's see something. Okay. Try some. I feel like stretched. Let's see something. Let's see something here. Hey man, I don't know. See, I feel like I'm not as stretched here, but you say fit the screen, it stretches you out when you go like. Just don't understand that. So yeah, we'll see, man, with the Micah Parsons trade with Dallas. But I mean, I just think that they couldn't afford him. But the big problem was they couldn't afford him. So 3rd and 4 for Nebraska at the 5. There's a handoff and horrible play calling. It's 4th down. What's this play calling, man? What kind of play calling is this shit, man? It was 4th and 2. 4th and 2. So 4th and 2, they're going to go for it. There's a play, a catch, touchdown. Man, right over the middle, touchdown. As Key with the catch, touchdown. Nice play. Touchdown. It was now a 19 to 10 is Dane Key with the 4th down touchdown. 4th down reception for a touchdown. Let's go. Yeah, Karam is a Cowboy fan. He's a Cowboy fan. All right, here comes the extra point. Here comes the extra point. It's up and it is good. 20 to 10, Nebraska. 20 to 10, Nebraska. Where the football there? The footballs. Where the footballs at? I had to get me a new mouse because my roller, my little roller bar in the middle, wasn't working. So, and I use it. I try to use it on another computer, and it still didn't work. So it must be wrong with the little roller bar. So I went and got me a Bluetooth mouse. That way I can have freed up a USB port where I can plug in my webcam that I've had for 15 years. Not use the what you call it, the laptop. So yeah, so Cowboys fan. Hey man, you could be a Saints fan. I mean, we suck. At least Cowboys probably have a good chance to make the playoffs this year. Saints don't. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with the Saints not making the playoffs. As long as they finish, bottom 4 in the NFL, and they have a top 4 pick, I'm kind of perfectly okay for having a season where they're not really going to be good this year. So, we'll see, though. And maybe next year, if they have a really good draft, next year, next year they can maybe fight for the playoffs next year. That's what I think the Saints should do. I think the Saints should really look to tank this year, so to speak, and finish bottom 4 in the league, and then the following year is when you can draft well, and if Shuck or Rattler take the bull by the horns, and maybe you can make the playoffs the following year, but we'll see. But they should have been rebuilding ever since when Sean Payton quit. That's when they should have. That year they should have said, you know what? Let's trade Kamara, Michael Thomas, and Lattimore, and get some picks for those guys, and start a rebuild. But they didn't do that. They went all in and tried. They went all in and got freaking Derek Carr for some reason. I don't know so. You could, right? I mean, at least y'all got a player back at least y'all got a player back in the trade, not just picks. All right, we got kickoff time. So Nebraska will be kicking off to Cincinnati. here's the kickoff. Maybe a touchback. So the Bearcats will have it 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Yeah, Shuck's not starting. Yeah, LSU went hard in the transfer portal this offseason. So, but yeah, Shuck. I think Shuck will eventually start this year. I have no problem with them starting Rattler week 1. It's not going to matter. It's not like, okay, you start Shuck, you're going to win 12 games. No. I think you're going to win with the same amount of games no matter who the quarterback is. Like 3 to 5 wins. There's a handoff, and it gets up to the 30 to 32-yard line. About a 7-yard gain for the Bearcats. It'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 4. Bearcats looks like they're going to run tempo. There's a handoff, and gets up to the 35, up to the 40. Still going to the 40, maybe 2-yard line. Be a 1st down though. But yeah. So 1st and 10. Play action. And quarterback going to keep it. 1st down to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. Slide to the 28-yard line. 1st down, Cincinnati. Yeah, I was talking earlier, and you were here. I think Denver really has a chance to go far in the playoffs this year if they stay healthy. They can maybe, finally, somebody could beat Kansas City finally. Here's a handoff to 25 to the 20, down to the 18-yard line. Now maybe somebody finally can beat Kansas City in the playoffs, man. I mean, I thought Baltimore was going to do it, 2 years ago, but they didn't do it. Here's a swing pass to the left. Catch made at the 15. Nice tackle, nice shoestring tackle. Going to be 2nd down. So, yeah, LSU went hard in the transfer portal this year. They better go to the playoffs. Playoffs. Yeah, playoffs. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 from the 15-yard line. Back and throw. They bring pressure. Throws towards the end zone and incomplete. Knocked away the last second. 3rd and 6. Man. Yeah, I like Denver a lot this year. I'm really high on Denver this year. I think if Denver can just stay, if they can stay healthy, they can really maybe Kansas City, man. Beat them. 3rd and 6 for the Bearcats at the 15-yard line. And pressure. Quarterback's going to keep it. We'll get to the 10, down to the 7-yard line. That's a 1st down. 1st and goal. Bearcats. 1st and goal for the Bearcats. Yeah, mosquito. How'd he get through here? How'd he get through here? All right, so 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. And play action pass. Catch made. Gets to the 5. Down stiff arms. Down to the 2-yard line. Maybe, they're going to mark him at the 1. Going to be 2nd and goal. I saw that. Doris Burke is getting replaced. I thought ESPN was pulling away from NBA basketball. Or is that next year? The following year? I thought they were going to NBC. 2nd and goal. There's a quarterback keeper for a touchdown. As Sorsby scores. Touchdown. Man. Man. Alrighty. So it's now 2016. Well, I'm just saying there's no people in here. And Zachary and Karam is talking. And I'm watching on my phone. That's 3 people. Oh, NBC. Okay, NBC is replacing TNT. Oh, man, fuck. I was hoping NBC was taking over the whole ball of wax, man. Here comes the extra point. And it's good. Good drive. Good drive, man. It's now it's 20-17. NBC replacing TNT. You can't wait for football this year. Well, it's here, man. It's here. You got 48 hours till until we get our 48 hours from right now. Yeah, I'll know if I'm either going to be happy or sad or whatever. We'll see, though. See, it says no people in here. It's fucking lying. YouTube is lying. Kyle Schwarber becomes the 21st player in MLB history with 4 homers in the game. South Florida blows out Boise State and Tampa. Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson both. I forgot they both were coaching now. Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson. Yeah. It needs to hurry. No, you don't want things to hurry. If they hurry up, that means you get older, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want things to hurry up, and you want things just to go as they flow. You don't want things to do that. I guess Paxton was leaving. He said he was tired. He was leaving. He was leaving. There's a Verizon commercial. U.S. Open continues through September 7th. That my mom loved to watch tennis. Monday Night Football. Golf September 8th. Oh no, everybody leaving the suite? It's like is Patrick Mahomes leaving? But they leave. They're Patrick Mahomes leaving the game ain't over with. What's he leaving for? Is he going to get some? Probably so. All right, so kickoff. And Nebraska will get it back with 7:15 to go in the 4th. Return to the 10. 15 to the 17-yard line. Shy of the 20. That's where the Huskers will have it. 7:09 to go in this 4th quarter as Dylan Raiola and the Huskers come back on the field. They got a touchdown in the last possession. Beer. We got the ESPN. They got ESPN. They revamped their app, so to speak. All right, so 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. Raiola throws. Catch made up to the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd down. We've got 7 minutes to go in the 4th. That was Luke Lindenmeyer on the last reception. He's from Little Vista, Nebraska. So 2nd and 2 for the Huskers. 6:40 here to go in the 3rd. I'm sorry, in the 4th. In the 4th, excuse me. There's Raiola in the shotgun. And here's a catch made to the 35 to the 36. As Key with the reception. Move the chains. 1st and 10. Nebraska. Where's the dog? He's in. Boy, it's raining. He's inside. Yeah, it was raining, so he's inside. Got 6:05 to go in this 4th quarter. 1st and 10, Nebraska. As Raiola in the shotgun. Back to throw. And does. And catch made back at the 42-yard line. Going to be 2nd down. Going to be 2nd down and 2. Jerry can't say, he can't say his name right. 2nd and 2. There's a handoff as Johnson gets the 1st down to the 47-yard line. 1st down, Nebraska. You can't say his name right. Jerry. Jerry. So Emmett Johnson has 23 carries for 99 yards. So one more yard, and he'll have 100. 1st and 10 for Nebraska at their own 47. And they'll give the Johnson again. That's across the 50 to the 47. And I'll give him 100, over 100 yards rushing. 2nd down. So 2nd down for Nebraska. Coming up. We got clock is running. Bearcats need to stop. We got 4:17 to go. The ball's at the Bearcat 47. There's Raiola. Looking to throw. Catch made to Johnson through. I tackle the 45. It's going to be 3rd down. I hate Jerry. Jerry. Jerry Springer? 32 here for Nebraska. We got 3:30 to go in the 4th. Nebraska's 9 for 16 on 3rd downs tonight. So ball's at the Cincy 45. There's a hand to Johnson, and it's a first. Yeah, it is a 1st down to the 42-yard line. Move the chains. 1st and 10, Huskers. So Friday, tomorrow, we got Georgia Tech and Colorado on Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. We got Georgia Tech, the Yellow Jackets, going up to Boulder to face prime time. So 2:40 to go. Clock is running. 1st and 10 Huskers, the 42. Little shovel pass. And going to go nowhere. Going to lose about 2 yards, 3 yards. Back to the 45-yard line. So the Bearcats, they got to call timeout. As the Bearcats call their first timeout. Ooh, 2 more days. 2 more days. It's getting close, Zachary. It's getting close. Cowboys trade Micah Parsons to the Packers. How many times are they going to show that? Everybody knows it by now, man. Everybody knows it by now. So. Everybody knows it by now. Quit. They keep saying it's like breaking news. It's not breaking. It's breaking like 12 hours ago. Not 12, but. All right, so second down and 12 for Nebraska at the 44-yard line. And Raiola gonna be sacked. Whoa. Back at the 47-yard line. Be third down. As the Bearcats will call their second timeout. Now it's third and long for Nebraska. It was third and long for the Huskers. Third down and 19 to be exact. Third and 19. What kind of play call you draw up on third and 19? I'm sure it's an OC. You have a few play calls you can call here that you think might be able to get you maybe, the 4th and 2, and then maybe you go for it. We'll see. It was third down and 19. Third and 19. We got 2:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Raiola in the shotgun. Back throw. And looking, dumps out to the right. Catch made. Gets to the 46. Can be fourth down. Be fourth down. Be fourth down. Oh, the Bearcats call. I think the Bearcats call a timeout. I think the Bearcats call a timeout. What are you going to do here? Oh, shoot. We're going to punt. All right, so punts away. And going to bounce around out of bounds at the 8-yard line. That's where Cincinnati will have it with 2:10 to go in the fourth quarter. And all right. So first and 10 Bearcats coming up. They have no timeouts. They do have the 2-minute warning, which I can't believe college football did that. It's just why they try to be like the NFL. Anyway. All right, so first and 10 for Cincinnati. at their own 9-yard line with 2:10 to go in the fourth. Nebraska up by 3. Back throw. And Sorsby going to run. Get to the 15, down to the 17-yard line. That's a 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We got time for a break. What's up, sir? UGAAAA. I got the Bearcats plus 6.5. Right now, that looks pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. Jacksonville State lost to UCF 17-10. I won that as well. Man, all right. I want to bet on. Can we make like bets on like when Perry Mason, like I want to bet on Perry Mason winning winning the case every day, every episode. I'm pretty sure I can do pretty well if I bet on Perry Mason. Can we bet on Perry Mason? Sir UGA, are you an LSU fan? He don't know what UGA is. Sorry, though. He don't know what UGA is. Do what? Bet on Perry Mason. Can we bet on Perry Mason winning the case? You know, Perry always wins, right? Can I bet on Perry Mason to win the case tonight and then win money? Yeah. All right, so second down here for Cincinnati at their own 17. And a catch made first down to 25 to 30 to the 32-yard line. First down, Bearcats. Boy, if Nebraska blows this game, man, we kind of feel bad for their fans, man. First and 10 at the 31. Sorsby looking and dumps over. Ooh, incomplete. Second and 10. Yeah, UGA. I mean, your name is like right there in the right there. Sir UGA. Second and 10. We got a minute 47 to go in this fourth quarter. Cincinnati has it at their own 31-yard line. They got a long way to go. All they need is a field goal, but all they need is a field goal, to put it into overtime. Sorsby Throws and catch made at the 39. Going to be third down. Nice tackle. Third down. Third down and but 2 for the Bearcats. That's a false start. It's going to push them back 5. And they have no timeouts. That's a 10-second runoff. They have no timeouts. That's a 10-second runoff. Little Caesars commercial. Little Caesars. All these places are closed, man. You can't go get a pizza at Little Caesars because they closed. Now the clock will be at 1:16 on the clock. Zach, are you a Texas fan? That's right. He's a Texas fan. Don't listen to him. All right, so third down and 7 now. So that false start really, put him back 5 yards, plus took 10 seconds away. Third and 7. Back to throw. It's Sorsby. And going to be incomplete. Fourth down. Fourth down for the Bearcats. 4th and 7. Husker fans are wow. Oh, now we got a Nebraska calls a timeout. As Nebraska calls timeout. All right, so we got 4th down and 7 coming up. Yeah, it's actually the Texas fan. Maybe A&M, Oklahoma State. That's what it is. I figured it out. Sir UGA. Hey. It's Oklahoma State. He's a cowboy. He likes T. Boone Pickens. All right, so 4th and 7. We got 1:09 to go on the clock. Got to get 7 yards to keep it going. Back throw. Sorsby throws and first down at the 45-yard line. Out of bounds. Stops the clock with 1:04 left. And so first down, Bearcats. Man, nice little, man. They needed 7. They got like 12. All right, ball at the 46. 1:04 left to go. Sorsby gonna run. Gets to the 50, to the 40, gets pushed out of bounds on the 45-yard line. Second down with 59 seconds to go. If Nebraska loses this game, I mean, man, like what did they do to piss off the football gods so bad? I mean, Nebraska used to be, dominant. I mean, they had the biggest offensive linemen. Like, they have a really good defense. 2nd and 2 from the 46. Sorsby throws and nobody home. Ain't nobody over there. Be 3rd and 2. Yeah, Zachary's an Oklahoma State fan. So UGA. He likes the cow. He likes Mike Gundy. I'm a man. I'm 40. 3rd and 2. Man, look, you got to get the first down. It's imperative to get the first down. You should have ran the ball on 2nd and 2. The clock would have stopped. But anyway, 3rd and 2. And now quarterback's going to keep it, and it's a first down. Yep, to the 43-yard line. The clock will stop with 50 seconds left. So now they're going to have to go back and spike it or run a play very quickly. 1st and 10. And they hike it. They're going to run a play. Thorsby going to throw. And incomplete. Run to the 32-yard line. Oh, now there's a flag down. Now there's a flag down. Damn. Now there's a flag down. Oh, boy. There's 41 seconds to go, and there's a flag down on the play. Flag, 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 flag. Oh, they're called holding on the offense. I'm sorry, on the defense. Excuse me, holding on the defense. That's a 1st down. So it's holding. Prior to the pass, they called holding. That's what it was. So it's 1st and 10 with 41 ticks to go. Ball's at the 33-yard line of Nebraska. So 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. As Thorsby gonna throw towards the end zone and intercepted. Picked off in the end zone. And Nebraska's gonna win. And they went for the guts. They went for the gutso, so to speak, and they threw the interception in the end zone. Man. So turnover with 34 ticks to go. Man. Man. Man, so Nebraska gets a win. They don't get an almost win. Man. Man, so they took a shot, man. I mean, I give them, that's credit for taking a shot, man. But they were getting close to field goal range and kind of. Man. Man, nice interception. Nebraska will have it. They'll kneel it down, and the game will be over. Man, what a good game! Good game. I mean, came down to the last drive. Pay the man his money. Are you talking about the gypsy? We almost win Nebraska football. I like that sign. I like that shirt. We almost win. That's how they've been for the past, 20-something fucking years. All right, so there's one kneel down. That's going to be it. As Dylan will kneel it down, and the game is going to be over. As Nebraska is going to beat Cincinnati 20-17. They'll go to 1-0, and the Bearcats are 0-1. But I gotta. Yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be on. I'm going to try to. I don't know. I guess I have to see if Pigskin Pete's having a show tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure he will, right? Can't imagine Pigskin Pete's not going to have a call-in show on a Friday night before one of the biggest games in the. So. I mean, he can't. He's got a Pigskin Pete's got to have a game tomorrow, show tomorrow night. Man, well, I was hoping we had overtime, but the football god said no overtime. So, oh well. All right, well, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Saturday night. LSU, Clemson. Be there or be square. hopefully YouTube does a better job at notifying people I'm live for that game. Hope so. But have a good one. I'll see you guys